am so impressed as I travel throughout the Southwest of all the innovative and ingenuity that goes into saving our water resources in the Southwest. My mother was born in Boulder City, and my uncle, who's now a World War II veteran of 95, when Hoover Dam was finished, he was in the marching dam that marched across Hoover Dam in celebration. So you could say that celebrating Nevada infrastructure is in my blood, and so I'm so pleased to be here today. Southern Nevada is unique in so many ways. One of the unsung ways is that this is one of the few places on the planet, not just in this country, that recycles almost all of its water from communities across the state. This specific Southern Nevada area recycles 40% of the water, which then goes down to Lake Mead as water credits so that more water is available. This is really, truly impressive. I've never seen water recycling on this scale. However, as we're celebrating today, not all neighborhoods are connected to the sewer systems, which means that not all that water that's going through the wastewater system can be recycled. So today we're here to celebrate the funding of more neighborhoods being connected to the sewer system. Converting septic systems to the sewer systems can often be an expensive endeavor, and the investment by the Biden-Harris administration, the support of Representative Titus, allows us to create these kinds of investments. EPA is proud to contribute $10 million to this fund to address these issues in Southern Nevada. We commend the impressive commitment of the Southern Nevada Water Authority as well as Clark County in partnership with the City of Las Vegas, City of Henderson, and City of North Las Vegas, as well as the State of Nevada Division of Environmental Protection in launching this Septic to Sewer program. This effort collectively benefits everyone. More water availability for the entire Southern Nevada region benefits everyone, and particularly those communities that typically don't have access to this kind of infrastructure. So let's all be a part of water infrastructure, saving water resources. Remember, every drop counts. So please continue your water conservation along with all the work that is being done and funded at the federal and state and local county efforts. And with that, I'm pleased to introduce Representative Dina Titus.
Thank you so much, Administrator. We appreciate you being here. And I was on my way over when I heard the news about the new $21 million that was being released. So that's very exciting that will go into having more clean water. Thank you to SNWA for being such a creative, kind of groundbreaking, if we can use that kind of term, leader when it comes to water conservation. Our numbers are the best in the West, and people follow your example for some of the creative, visionary projects that you all have had. So thank you for being a good partner there. Ever since I've been in the legislature, water has been increasingly important of an issue. You know, we're the hottest, we're the driest, we're the sunniest. I don't think we've had rain in about 3 months here, so it's important. Lake Mead and the dam are in my district, and if you fly over, you can just see the bathtub rings as it's gone down. Gotten a little better, and a lot of effort to conserve that water, improve that from the source to the lake effort, so water's not lost, but it's still a major issue. And so far, they've received $6.75 million for this program, $5 million from the rescue plan. It's all kind of going in the same place to conserve this valuable resource, make it easier to use, make it available to more people. It affects my neighborhood so much in my district, which are here often in the heart of the valley as well, in those disadvantaged communities that you mentioned. So I'm very pleased to work with the EPA, work with the Water District to try to get this information out, get this funding to the district so more people can make this conversion. And it's kind of like doing well by doing good. They'll not only make the conversion for their own homes, but it will save water here in the valley so that it's not just stored, goes back into the ground, gets recycled out to the lake, refurbished, and comes back to everybody to use. So thank you so much for being here to help us tell this story. And thank you, Administrator, for coming out to help us announce it. Now, do I give it back to Colby? Or?
I just wanted to get up here and briefly remind everyone Southern Nevada is nearly fully reliant on the Colorado River. That's where we get 90% of this community's water supply. We are allocated a mere 1.8% of the water resources that come from the Colorado River. And we make really wise use of that water here in our community. One of the most important things for how we conserve water and why we conserve water is those return flow credits that our sewer agencies like Clark County Water Reclamation District do a fantastic job of capturing anything that hits a sewer, treating it, and returning it back to Lake Mead. We're unique compared to any other Colorado River community in that all of that water hitting our sewer system is going back to the lake, excepting those 8,000 septic systems that are receiving Colorado River water, but discharging it to a septic. There's some benefits on every level of this program. Septic systems cause groundwater contamination. Septic systems make it so you can't do certain things on the part of your property where the septic system exists. You can't put a patio over it. You can't put a structure over the top of it. So it gives the homeowner more freedom to use their property. And of course, the community gets the return flow credits and helps build resilience. So this makes it really easy for homeowners to adopt because they don't have to come out of pocket to do so. So it's a wonderful program, and we're really thankful for the funding that we've gotten to be able to really give a good kickstart to this program. The bipartisan infrastructure law and community project requests that we have made are going directly to this program where there is no cost to the homeowner. So from these projects, when we come knock on their door, we prioritize projects where we can get a bunch of people in one area, and this comes to them at no cost. So a really good project. One of the first projects that we are going to target and we're moving forward on is the community pictured here on my right. This is the Lone Mountain Mobile Home Park, where there are 82 mobile homes that are on septic systems today. So we will be able to get this entire community onto the sewer as a part of this program. And I think there's some people maybe going out to take a look at this today, although there's not much of the infrastructure to see, as the regional deputy administrator said. So I want to just close my remarks quickly and say again, thank you to Deputy Regional Administrator Peterson, to Congresswoman Titus for attending this event and for helping us secure this funding. I also want to acknowledge that Paulina from Congresswoman Lee's office is here, and to thank all of our congressional members for continuing to support Southern Nevada in our water conservation efforts. With that, I'm going to turn it over to David Stoff, the General Counsel from the Clark County Water Reclamation District.
Thank you, Colby. On behalf of the Clark County Water Reclamation District, I really just wanted to take this opportunity to highlight this is an example of organizations working together as part of the effort to preserve this community's precious water resource. Maybe some context for what the $5 million grant from the EPA really means to this effort of converting septic systems. The effort of converting septic systems was really given life about a year ago this summer with a $15 million grant in ARPA funding from Clark County. That gave us the money needed to advance a program into some qualified census tract neighborhoods, extending sewer infrastructure and attaching sewer laterals to our municipal sewer system. To date, now over a year later, we've converted approximately 67 residences. And again, these are homes that did not have the means to tackle the infrastructure needed to connect to our sewer system. In addition to those 67, or aside from those 67, we've got 9 that are currently under construction, and we have another 26 that are in what we call a pre-construction phase. So the project is in full force, full effect. And with that, even at this point in time, with just the 67 conversions, we are saving or more than 6 million gallons of water per year. So again, we're really in the early stages of this program. The program like this, as SNWA knows as well, they've got a parallel program working at the same time. It requires a great amount of outreach. You have to reach these homeowners. You have to explain to them the benefits of the program. And as part of that, we've mailed over 400 letters. We've received and made over 300 phone calls. We've walked house to house, door to door at over 100 properties. And all told, we have 233 properties that have been contacted and vetted by our Water Reclamation District team for conversion eligibility. The accessibility of the program is vitally important. So we've hired a Spanish-speaking individual to be a part of our team. We're translating communications into Spanish. That also allows us to have telephonic conversations, in-person communications for those Spanish-speaking households. Word of mouth is vitally important to the success of this program. So we are now installing signs touting the success of our program to all those converted homeowners so that their neighbors see the progress that's happening, and also validates the program and gives them an understanding of what benefits can be afforded to them. The participating homeowners have been resoundingly appreciative. The stress of having a septic system that is now, in a lot of cases, 40 and 50 years old, a bit of a ticking time bomb for some of these homeowners without the means of either replacing that or converting to sewer, municipal sewer service. In fact, we've got a video from one particular homeowner offering a very charismatic and heartfelt testimonial of the benefits of the program. It was very nice to see. So it's in that context that this $5 million from the EPA arrives to our organization. And it's this money, we're at a time where we can leverage the experience that we have in already advancing a program. I know SNWA is also now advancing a program, and now we're able to leverage our collective experiences. We're able to now partner in the use of this $5 million. And that's going to allow us to design, create an engineered design so that we can extend much needed sewer infrastructure into areas where municipal sewer is not currently available. So we express a sincere gratitude to the EPA, to Deputy Regional Administrator Cheree Peterson, Congresswoman Titus, the rest of our Nevada federal delegation, certainly their staff back in Washington, D.C., for continuing to make these dollars available and brought home here to Nevada. Of course, our mission continues. We take our mission very seriously, and every drop is precious here in the desert. Of water is precious here in the desert. We look forward to continuing our mission of cleaning the water, our wastewater, returning it to Lake Mead for future use and availability to this community. And we look forward to future funding and our continuing partnerships with organizations like SNWA. So thank you very much. Chauncey.